Hello, my name is Steve, and I'm gonna tell you the reasons why I became a Christian. First and foremost, uh, evolutionists believe that we evolved into modern day man a million years ago. But why did it take so long for religion to come into play? Now, religion started 2,000 to 10,000 years ago. It was around that time. Nobody really knows. Now, why did all the cultures around the world decide to make up this lie out of nowhere? That doesn't make any sense. And another thing that doesn't make any sense, these cultures share similar ideas. What I mean by that is the story of Noah. The story of Noah is in damn near every religion around the world. That's that's weird, isn't it? Hmm. Everyone told us pretty much a lie at one time. That's almost exactly the same. That's weird. That's what had me thinking. And another thing that had me thinking. Now these ancient, you know, primitive beings, meaning that us, ancient, we were ancient humans. We had knowledge of the planets and everything. I mean, there's cave drawings of these, planets. I'm talking about they're carbon dated thousand years ago. And we'll show an atheist this, but they still don't believe it. It's like we'll show you evidence, but they still don't believe it. And that leads me to my next question. The atheist asks me, if God exists, why doesn't he come down? That question annoys me because he did come down, and his name was Jesus Christ. Okay, and that's why I believe that in Christianity more I believe in any other religion is our God. He talked the talk and walked the walk. He came down here. He preached to us. He performed miracles. He said he was God, and people still didn't believe him. And he also died for us. People still didn't believe this man. He's that shows you that if God come down here, it wouldn't make anything better. It would make everything worse because people don't like to listen. Men are stubborn. Men don't like to listen. You know, they don't like to believe that someone's over them. Come on, I'm pretty sure everyone has a friend like that. I have some friends like that. I'm like, man, you're so stubborn. Just you. Everyone knows a stubborn person. And another thing I hate when not Christians, atheists ask is this: what makes your God different from any other God? First and foremost, that shows you how much they don't know about religion because there's not people's like there you got millions of gods out there. What makes your God different? It's not first and foremost, there's not that many gods out there. Because let me use an example. The Greek god Athena is used everywhere around the world. Like let me use an example. Egyptian mythology. Isis and Athena is the same person. They're used. It's just these gods are used all around the world. They're the same entity. There's not that many gods you think there are. All right. And what makes my God different is, like I said, he talked the talk, walked the walk. He died for me. He proved that he loved me. Other gods just said it, but they never came down and did anything. And a lot of you don't believe that the world's gonna end. But let me tell you something, man. There's 20,000 nukes in this world. You think they made it for decoration in their house? No, they got it prepped and ready. All these nukes, just in case a war might come. Now, why do you like? Well, guys. So why do they need all these nuclear warheads? Because they want to use them. Even in Revelations, it says the world's going to end in fire. That's just how it's going to be. Everything's going to be consumed in fire. What does that sound like to you? A nuclear war? Yes. And I'm gonna tell you something that's been prophesied in the Bible. Zechariah. Man, Zechariah uh was a book that was written. Let's say, it got to be like 1,000 years ago. An angel, right, tells him, all right, showing him the future and telling him what's going on. He sees a missile. Well, he calls it a scroll. That's what he calls it. A scroll coming out the water, shooting straight up into the air. The angel tells him it's a container, and in the container is a fire offering. When that thing hit the ground, he seen a vision of men and women, their eyeballs in their socket consuming away, their tongues in their mouths consuming away. Man, they getting vaporized. It's talking about nuclear explosions 1,000 years ago. That's pretty extraordinary. I don't care. A squirrel going into the air. What do you think that is? That sounds like a missile. And he had the exact measurements, man. You gotta check this out. I mean, I'm not going into great detail because I don't want to talk your ear off. And the measurements he had sound like a modern day, nuke. It was crazy. It's crazy right now. I mean, that's just pretty much one example. You have to just study religion. You have to study it and not just shoot it down. And another thing that gets me that evolutionists believe that the impossible can be achieved by time. So we became from single cell organisms to humans over time. That's impossible. But that's why they give us these long, humongous numbers, like billions of years or millions of years, to believe that impossible can be achieved over time. Don't believe it. God bless. Study religion, and then tell me that religion is false. Study it. You don't study it. You only study evolution. You only study one thing. Study both things. Okay? Shop around.